Nope.
They only do that because it's in case people don't steal the game.
Well, I mean, people go dumpster diving at GameStop.
Well, yeah, because I know that one day I watched it did.
Yeah, well, our one
That's where you
GameStop
post.
closed,
There's
so.
sometimes there's games in there, sometimes they're not. People.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, one of our GameStop closed, Joe.
Yeah, GameStop sucks anyways.
Yep, they do. Unfortunately, well, I'm buying my PS5 from Best Buy, so.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL.
Well, that's why, Joe, I was asking you how many lineups you were doing, by the way.
I don't know
The
yet.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin.
Well, let me know, so that way we can make one lineup together. And for NASCAR, yeah, we're game point.
Trying to make like 8 or 6.
How is that boring? What?
What? Matt, I could win $1 million.
Yeah, right?
Nothing so
Damn.
good. I could win $700. I could win 700. I give me enough for the PS4. Fine.
Oh.
That's what you doing, P2.
On third down, Jones nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks in
baseball
this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
What? New York steroids? What?
Very good return.
Hi, dog.
Why the fuck are we talking about steroids? The steroids make your balls shrink and
Damn.
make you shoot blind.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up first.
Oh, here we go.
At their own 46.
If we're gonna say the Yankees won World Series because of steroids, I hate to tell you this, that would be almost that would be every fucking baseball team that at least had at least one player who's with steroids. Actually, I'm an older Oilers fan than you, and I hate to tell you this, we did have one player in the early '90s actually test positive for steroids. So you can't say we're a clean team. There was no such thing as a clean team in sports. You want to show me a clean team? I'll show you an Asian person who failed math, a black person who's better at hockey than basketball, and I'll show you a Chinese, and I'll show you the first ever Chinese NASCAR driver.
Damn.
And I'll show you a black Chinese man, which is never gonna fucking happen.
Looks like he's gonna get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll
Well, I'm streaming and I have everybody on audio, so.
But hello, you motherfuckers watching Madden. Are you ready? Let's see, who the hell are you got playing? Because I know it's probably the G-Men of New York City.
Picked off near the 26, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Oh, it was great.
Let's see, who is this? Yeah, that was great. I showed it to the kids I babysit. They actually had a hoot about it.
There's gonna be someone there, and sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now let's see if I can actually get this to fucking kill him. To see who the hell is playing.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were. You know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you have to block the defender.
They did.
Did they really?
They did.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones.
Yes.
He's got the first down and more
Oh,
inside the 40.
Sterling
And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30.
Unfortunately, we don't have Barfield because he's injured.
Who's running the route and catching the ball? But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more
I like the fact when I type in the Dark Knight on YouTube, it says me every fucking Batman ripoff motherfucker.
Produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Let's see, let's go to like Twitter to see if I have it on. Since for some reason it didn't pop up that you were streaming, but there we go. Let's go to last night's Monday Night Raw. Because PlayStation wants to be up here.
Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the DRG here. Welcome to New York, New York, home of the Giants, the Jets, and of course everyone's favorite celebrity, old Blue Eyes himself. Currently we are in the game. We're joining this game in progress because, well, the Detroit Lions raped the Redskins so bad that we had to change the channel. Currently, right now, the Rams do lead 17-13. And the kick is up, and it's good. The Giants are now only losing by a point. It is in the middle of the third quarter right now. Tennessee beat Minnesota today, 35-28, proving Kirk Cousins is a terrible quarterback at everything he does in life. He can't even pleasure his wife. Tampa Bay beat New Orleans. So you know what that means? Blackbeard must have raped a saint today in church for that to happen. By the way, if you're a child and you're watching this, welcome to a new language you would never hear on Sesame Street. First and 10 for the Rams. They got a 1-point lead. Can they actually capitalize on from the defense saving the day? And wow, whoever number 24 is for the Giants, you need to be fouled because that should have been easily intercepted, not caught by Woods. That was pathetic defense.
It was.
I've seen women who are better off at telling people not to have sex with them that could play better than that. Wasn't 24 didn't even try to stop. He was like, I'm just gonna let you catch the ball because I'm a dumb.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and
Somebody
10.
sit him down and give him a Snickers. He might play better.
Oh, wow. Somebody jumped the gun.
Who is this against?
Miami Dolphins won today, 45-24. That tells you this is a game of Madden because Miami actually won a fucking game.
5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them.
Patriots beat Indianapolis 34-28. AK, we haven't got rid of Tom Brady yet. That's why we won.
Actually, he's on the Bucks, but you know.
Here's Hines.
What, you put him on the Bucks in this?
Yep.
In this one? Okay, I did not know that. Okay.
Okay.
Now I don't know who the fuck the quarterback is. It's probably Mike Tyson or O.J. Simpson.
I don't know.
Or maybe Cap. Oh no, Cap wouldn't do that. He hates cold weather. It's probably Cam Newton. Speaking of Cam Newton, Carolina won today, 38-28. But why do I have a feeling that you change all the quarterbacks are on the right team? So I'm probably wrong.
Yes, Cam Newton retired, so that's it.
Okay. Seattle and Arizona tied 14-14 in a battle of who gives a fuck. And again, terrible defense by the Giants. My God.
Yeah,
Are we sure this is the Giants and not the Jets?
Actually, speaking of Jets, they're winning.
They'll run on first down.
Of course they are. They're playing San Francisco. They probably left all the players home because they were protesting about something.
Second and right of the yard.
Damn.
Oh wait, they're in San Francisco. That makes it even worse. We don't know how to win anymore. Rams almost in the red zone. Giants defense imploding like they. Wow, that could easily have been intercepted. Buffalo's showing why they have one of the best defenses in the NFL is letting Denver do nothing. But then again, it's Denver. Everybody could beat Denver. My mama in a wheelchair could beat Denver. Chicago beat Jacksonville. In other news, Rosie has long hair because Jacksonville losing is not a surprise.
Really?
Wow. And somebody get the Doctor of Love, Dr. Feelgood, because Lova's down. He's probably got to shit his pants. That's what's happening. He hit him so hard he shit himself. First and 10 for the Rams. They are pretty much in the goal line. They cannot screw this up unless the Giants somehow play smart. And, well, they stopped the running game, but unfortunately it doesn't matter because if the Rams get a touchdown here, the Giants offense is going to have to go on the defense and say, wake the fuck up! That was to the fan in the audience who actually caught that better than the Giants defense. Somebody sent him to the defense. Of course, I am your commentator for this game tonight. I am Doug, the handsome one, Barrett.
And the stop will come inside the 5.
And wow, wide open, but at least the defense stopped him from getting a touchdown.
It's 4th down.
Funky looks like the Rams will be able to get 3 points unless they can block the kick or they go for a fake. If he misses his kick, he needs to be fired because even I can make this kick and I'm fat. I'm 235 pounds. And of course, the easiest kick ever made is made. Rams lead 20-16. We're still in the middle of the 3rd quarter. Giants need a touchdown here to actually get a good 3-point lead if they're intelligent, but unfortunately with the way the head coach is, that ain't gonna happen.
Ben McAdam or whoever it is, I don't know who it is.
New York set to take the field.
Remember, tonight's game is brought to you by Budweiser. Want to get cheap beers? Get Budweiser. And Viagra.
Wow.
And Viagra, so when you can fuck your wife after disappointing losses. And wow. Everybody knew that was a winning play. Even a blind man was like, I knew that was a winning play and I can't see shit.
No! Ow! Come on.
Wow, that was
the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
the only good thing there, that was not an interception.
Last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of
Well, that was...
It'll be a gain of 8.
Well, it was a catch, but you probably should have thrown it to the one guy who was open, who was over the... And here's a punt. Time for the Giants defense to do what they always do. Nothing. Giants defense is really going to have to help right now, help that offense by getting an interception or a fumble.
Yeah, like we got the interception the last time.
Who was the Giants quarterback, by the way?
Daniel Jones.
Some random white guy they probably picked up off the streets who's homeless.
Better than Eli.
Yeah, I'd rather have Eli. At least there's a chance you could actually win the game.
Oh! What? What?
That should be reviewed. That needs to be challenged. I don't think he...
I mean, that would be great if he was in. He was in, but...
I don't think he was in. No, he was not even close to in.
New York set to take the field.
I guess they're not gonna challenge that.
That is a surprise. I would challenge that if I was the Rams, but they probably figured since the Giants' offense is so fucking terrible, now they won't be able to capitalize on this situation. Here comes Mr. Jones. Unfortunately, it's not Mike Jones, and Giants doing what the only thing they can do is run the ball, and no one's gonna touch that man while he goes to Dunkin' Donuts. And he's dancing and romancing with the football. How's your children? He was so wide open that, man, even I could have ran that. And that's going to put at least the Giants up by 8 points. They really need to thank their defense and the Rams head coach for being mentally retarded for not challenging that unless they're out of challenge.
Speaking of Giants player, Rosa got arrested for hit and run.
Oh, they're going to let him go. You know that.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here.
I won't say why because I don't want to get thrown to that kind of thing on screen. I know, but they'll have to let him go because somebody's going to be like, let that man go! It was okay for him to do a hit and run!
A long time ago.
He's a celebrity! Alright, now can the Giants defense step up one more time and hope the offense. This would be a great spot to do an interception TD or fumble TD. I think the Rams are going to pass it here. That would be the smart thing. Now they're going to run it, and no one. Apparently the Giants defense forgot the first rule of football. What is tackle for 500? You had 5 guys around 7 and all 5 of them missed. Pathetic.
Oh! Oh!
And yes, and intercepted. Great by the defense there.
So that's back-to-back drives with a
Wow.
interception. Ordinarily, we look at the
Well, we are week 6 of the NFL season.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just
That's
give them
pretty
a whole
sad.
That's defense stepping up.
frustrated right now.
Beautiful interception by the Giants defense. The number 29 did was right where it needed to be, which is weird by the Rams quarterback because I think everybody saw that 29 was going to be there before the Rams tight end. Somebody did not have good QB vision. No, he did not.
That's Jared Goff for it. What do you expect?
Ryan Leaf would have not fucked up that bad, and then yet again, Ryan Leaf probably would have ended up being in jail before the game started. If you don't know who Ryan Leaf is, look him up. I'm not here to give you a history lesson today. That's on my channel.
Wow.
Ryan Leaf is probably considered is the biggest bust of NFL history. Somebody is what is going to the history lesson now. Today's history lesson is sponsored by Doug Barrett and Pepsi. For those who think young. Ryan Leaf, who was drafted by San Diego, everyone thought it was going to be a good pick. He was drafted over a few other people who eventually would become Hall of Famer quarterback. But Ryan Leaf had a big ego problem, and he also, when he lost, he took it out on his teammates and reporters. And unfortunately, only after, I think, 2 or 3 years as the starting quarterback for the Chargers, got benched, was replaced by Phillip Rivers. And then after Ryan Leaf was let go from the NFL, he ended up getting arrested for robbing a house and having burglars on him.
Nice.
Now, he eventually did clean up his act, but
What? Ooh.
San Francisco.
Yep.
Now Lewis here on first down.
Giants offense doing very good on the field right now. There's only a minute left here about a minute left in the third quarter. They're nickel and diming as the old saying goes, just running the ball, getting time put off the clock. Second in about 5 yards to go, give or take.
5 yards on first down, but now just
That's pretty much the Giants' game plan. They don't trust Jones enough to pass it, so they're just going to keep running the ball, which is not a bad idea because it wastes time, but unfortunately the Rams defense knows this. This would be the perfect opportunity if I was the coach to run a fake run play and pass it to my tight end. 3rd and 4th.
This is Gallman.
No, that was not bad. Well, that's not.
And instead of the Giants doing a trick pass play, they tried to run the ball again, and the Rams were like, access denied, do not go pass go. Go directly to Jared and punt us the fucking ball.
Here's Riley Dixon now. He's been terrific so far.
Ah, that was a terrible kick.
Yeah, that is much too long.
Well, that was...
For a touchback.
That's a touchback, so that's just...
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
They might as well kneel that if they're gonna. That's Matt's notification.
They begin the drive with Hines. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
I would have wasted that time, but okay.
This is the National Football League.
That's going to do it for the end of the third quarter. The Giants do lead by 3 points.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating
15.
15 minutes. Yeah, that's what I do too.
I've been.
It said you started it 4 minutes ago, so you must have... By the way, y'all leave it late. By the way, the Giants are 2-2 right now. A win today would put them at 3-2. Put them in good standings and above 500. If the Rams lose, they'll stay at 500, but if they win, they'll still be highly above at 500 at 4-2 respectively. Don't forget Dallas plays Philadelphia tomorrow night on Monday Night Football, y'all. Is all my right friends are coming over tonight. Houston beat the Steelers 34-3. That's because Pittsburgh has no quarterback, running back, or wide receiver. Wow, that was terrible tackling by the Giants defense.
Yeah, I know.
His hole was so wide open, you thought he was Taylor Silton getting cut.
are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness
Oh,
and
Kim
speed,
Kardashian.
and they catch a lot of
But
balls.
by the way, if you ever have sex with one of those women, make sure you have a 2x4 and rope so you can climb out.
Dang.
And
16 yards is
well, there was some good
pickup there,
tackling,
a
but
first down
unfortunately the
for
Rams have the
LA.
ball, so that's another first down for the
We
Rams.
saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy.
Giants defense needs, there's only 13 minutes left in the game.
Now it's gone.
This game is not over yet. There's been a few league changes here and there.
This one down to the edge of
And
the
again,
red
another
zone.
wide open catch by the Rams. Wide receiving.
The catch and run.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense.
If the Giants lose this game, they need to blame the cornerbacks and linebackers because they're not doing shit to stop the passing game.
I know.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
They're being coached by my old high school football coach who was a complete and utter jackass.
Now that'll be caught by Cup. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game.
Oh, 10 got a few yards there.
On first.
Gonna be second and
Which
fourth.
was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This is Hines. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Thanks, by the way, for that saying on stream.
Man, this play gets blown
Oh,
up.
no. He's pretending he's Brett Favre and sending a dick pic.
Back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line,
No?
isn't it? Because sometimes
Great stop by the Giants defense.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, just a
If I was gonna show her the whole package, I'd do it in person.
And there's the kicker,
Wink,
and
wink.
it's very good.
So he remains perfect.
The game is tied up 23-23 with 11 minutes in the fourth.
have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as
No.
your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points.
Yeah, that just tells me if you do that, you're going to end up on Dateline.
New York
Bah.
had to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles?
Wink, wink. Somebody already got the DM first time
Let's
ever.
just go to the
Anyways.
football 101, the trade expression 101.
Shorty had a horse picked up, but you were the backup donkey.
6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3.
And there's another beautiful run play by the Giants.
First downs that
And
way.
it's tied with
About 8 or 9
Seahawks and
yards.
Cardinals game.
Sticks, because then
No one gives a fuck about Seattle, Arizona. It's the elderly
That's a
versus
first.
people who like tea.
That is a first. What?
Jets are dominating,
defense coordinators love to blitz.
31-17 over San Francisco.
Taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Jimmy Garoppolo proving he's a one-hit wonder. Like Vanilla Ice.
Damn.
13 inches, and that's going to be a first down for the Giants. It keeps the clock moving. That's the one thing the Giants need to do. Keep control of the ball as long as they can. As long as they can sweat, the better shot they have at winning. Granted, they would like a touchdown, I know, so they can at least force the Rams to have to get a TD. By the way, Buffalo's winning 28-6 in a Mile High City, just because Denver smoked weed before going to the game. Remember, children, you know you play for the Denver Broncos. Don't do weed before the game because you teach names. Chicago won 28-17.
What was that? She ran backwards. Oh, Jesus.
And that picture was so ugly. No, wait. The picture was so ugly that it made the running back of the Giants go backwards as he was running away. Instead of saying, get over here, he was like, stay over there.
That's a flag! What?
And
just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he
that
wishes
should have been passed. Let's take a look at that instant replay, because that should have been.
Or maybe even routes versus air.
I don't know
because
what.
That's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of
That
10?
could have been passing it called as pass interference because 20 was in the way.
Here's Riley Dixon now.
But I guess they're going to rule that since it was an uncatchable ball.
He deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
And here's the punt.
No!
Decent-sized punt.
And he didn't quite have the back spin on that one.
As long as it doesn't bounce into the end there, never mind.
Into the end zone. It's a touchback. And now
That thing had such a high bounce, it was like, look at me, I have the super mushroom for Mario.
They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Giants defense needs to step up here to at least make sure the Rams don't get any more points on the board.
but they'll take it.
And that's a late on that.
This time on offense, they don't even want to see
And that's gonna be a completion. Barely a completion.
Come on.
One play has him to the
1st and 10.
here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, gone.
Oh, we could have gotten that.
And here's the throw, and it's incomplete. So that's going to stop the clock, which is good for the Giants.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Yeah, I had that in high school and college, too. 2nd and 10 right now. And a run play by the Rams, and they get a few yards. Fortunately, I think the Giants' offensive line or defensive line were expecting it to happen.
Oh!
3rd and 5. And here's the hike, and Gott just got took down quicker than Brock Lesnar versus Zack Ryder. There's about 7 minutes left in the game. The defense is really bad up there. And it's been good, but it's why I'm not streaming tonight myself, because the rain's been bad.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Good old Virginia.
Nice, decent punt by the Rams. Now let's see what the Giants can do with it. Well, they got up over the 20-yard line, so they got a few extra yards there.
Possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate.
Now, if the Giants are smart, they need to get a touchdown here, because that could pretty much ice the game.
You win 2nd down, and guess what? You start accumulating 1st down.
33 gets a decent yardage. 2nd and 4.
From the 27, Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he
There's
takes
the
this up to the
hike.
40-yard line before being corralled.
Decent, good pass by the Giants, though. Jones actually showed up for once.
Jones now perfect.
Gave it to his
started 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll
how do you like your meat grounded?
Oh, damn.
And 33 is at the 40. Oh, 33 almost could have got a touchdown if he wanted to run faster.
Unfortunately, it's not Barkley, so.
Now it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Gallman.
Oh,
Fighting
God.
his way down to about the 35-yard line.
And 22's got the ball now. Can he do anything with it? Nope.
2nd and 8.
He gets about 3 yards at most. 2 are lucky.
Jones.
But this does put the Giants in decent field goal position, so that is a good
Oh,
thing for the
come
G-Man.
on.
Incomplete.
And here's the pass, and it's incomplete.
And now they face a 3rd down.
87, instead of looking at the ball, decided to run into the defensive player.
Line for a first. Now Jones.
Oh, come on.
Away and incomplete.
And here's the pass, and incomplete. If I was the quarterback, I would have thrown it to the tight end, 88, because he was open. He would have at least got a first down. Going for a 52-yard kick. If he makes this, it does help the Giants get a 3-point lead. And it's up, and no good. It hit, completely missed. It must be related to the Bills kicker.
Oh.
If that would have been a 50-yard kick, he would have had enough to boot for it, but just shows that 2 yards do matter, not only in football, but in the bedroom.
Not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive
1 yard gain by the Rams here.
move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be brought down.
And ladies and gentlemen, there's 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. All you pockets, are you happy now? If you're watching this game, you're probably already stoned to begin with.
Damn.
There's really nothing been exciting. We even haven't seen a player get quartered off the field.
Come on, defense. No. Oh, my God.
12, and here's the pass, and wide open catch by 17.
That turns out to be 36 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about.
That's a,
But big plays,
I'm not saying anything since I'm distracted by commentating. Room 12th and 10. 3:46 left in the game.
That's a big game. James Bradbury there to make the
Good stuff for the Giants defense there. two in about 6 yards. Rams control their own destiny at this point. If Rams get a touchdown, it would be all but over for the Giants. Depending how much time is left. 3rd and 5. We're getting into the 2-minute warning. It's stopped it by the Giants. Defense can guarantee them a chance to win the game, but a catch here or first down, and it's first down Rams. As the wise man once told me, get ready to turn off the lights. The party's over in New York. Because now the Rams can. Rams can pretty much just run the ball down the. And that's probably going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. It is 23-23, but the Rams is a 2nd and goal right now, so the Giants really miscommunicated on that last drive to where they could have just passed it to the tight end, but Jones, once again, proving his inexperience, decided to go for the touchdown instead of just the first down. 1:59 left. Rams both teams have open timeouts. And the defense still doing a good job, though. If the defense can stop them here, it would force the Rams to go for the 3 points, and then Giants can still win the game if the clock managed. I would have took a timeout. I would take a timeout here if I'm the Giants, just to have plenty of time left with the ball. And the Giants, and there's the timeout. I was expecting that. So the Giants should get the ball back with about 1 minute 11 seconds left with the ball. And here's the kick. It should be an easy chip shot, and it's up and it's good. Rams lead 26-23 with 1:13 left.
Did they score too soon?
Walk away.
Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it.
We'd like to thank the people who are tuning in, getting ready to watch The Simpsons. We'll be joining that in progress after the game is over, unless we get into overtime. Can Jones lead a game-winning drive and give his team, put his team at 3-2, or is he gonna lead the running the ball, which I know that's been the Giants' game plan most of the night, but not right now. You don't need to run because the clock is not on your side. It's 50 seconds left in the game.
What the hell?
And that he threw that to nobody. Who the hell is Jones throwing it to? The freaking field goal kicker there. Giants have got 2 drive plays left that they can at least try to get in field goal range, and they do have 2 timeouts if they don't make it out of bounds.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under
beautiful catch there, and Giants take a timeout because he couldn't get out of bounds.
Play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Catch made by Slayton. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop.
Beautiful catch there.
Should I take my timeout?
30 seconds left. Giants should take a timeout unless they can get everybody up the field in time. 86 needs to stop taunting, get ready for the next play.
The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. On the draw, this is Lewis.
A touchdown here will pretty much give the Giants the win, most likely, depending what the Rams can do. So, I would spike the ball if I'm the Giants.
Should I go for field goal?
There's 6 seconds left. I think Giants should kick the field goal. If it was me personally, kick it, send it into overtime, and see what happens.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
And the kick is up. And it's good. We are going into overtime unless the Giants completely fuck up on this kick and Rams return a kick return for a touchdown.
I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
This is taken at his 4.
Come on, fellas.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Yes,
Okay,
Giants
so in
won
the
the freaking
past, we had
the
sudden death.
toss that we're
First
gonna
team to
receive.
score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden
Two
death.
timeouts.
First team
Okay.
to score wins the game.
This is taken at the 3.
Remember, in the new NFL, if a game ends in a tie, both teams have to jump into a volcano.
The Giants offense now gets ready to
These ties are more evil than the devil.
their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown
Wow.
winner.
And I think teams
What
around the league are
the
still
hell
adjusting to the idea of
was that?
going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield.
Somebody burped so badly that it woke up my cat.
Win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face
By
it,
the way, I know not only have Sylvania, I actually have a new kitty.
Wow.
And he goes down. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that
Yep.
is sack number 6 now.
Apparently somebody, while we were gone,
Probably
we
thinking
come
they gotta
home,
be
we see it
careful
on the
not to
porch
force
just
it
laying
again
there.
here.
Apparently somebody must have
This
threw
is
him
third
out.
and a mile right now.
He won't come inside. He won't come inside, but luckily we have the doghouse, and we showed him where the doghouse was, and he's sleeping out there right now because we fed him a pet in the garage.
Football with a chance to win it.
and it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
A good return
And
there,
Rams,
13 yards.
and now Rams only have to
And
kick
the
3
offense
points to
will
win the
take
game. The
over
Giants
with a
offense,
new set of downs.
once again, imploding.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. First throw in overtime for Goff.
And here's the hype. Rams keeping
Oh
them in
no.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come on, guys. Oh my God.
2 yards on the
Giants
carry
defense
there.
apparently is imploding right before our eyes.
They tried a quick hit
Nothing new
inside,
there.
but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease. That they can
And they
run
got that.
Okay, I know Seattle fans are upset the Cardinals probably beat them today, but there's no reason the Cardinals are right.
A good pickup, 17
We're getting
yards,
the
and also
blitz
a
here
Rams
to us
first down.
right now.
Yeah. I know that, but I think
Oh, my
no one would
God.
like.
And he is in.
And I think
people
that's
who are
the
watching this
game.
probably are trying to get, and that's gonna do it. The Rams win the game
On the road in overtime.
Damn
in
it.
overtime.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and
32 to
special. Not only
26.
did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
The Giants, unfortunately, what hurt the Giants tonight was the defense in that overtime, the offense, and not being able to capitalize when they had a minute left to get a touchdown. But unfortunately, if they did not,
And then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off.
I mean, I did pretty good in my numbers. Better than you.
but
You
the
throw
Giants
10
did lead in the
interceptions.
rushing
Their
game.
good start continues.
George, I would have won the
And the
game.
defense did get 3 takeaways, but unfortunately, what hurt the
You
Giants
don't
tonight.
waste any time. That's the issue.
To take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they drop
The Giants could not stop the passing game of the Rams tonight.
And they'll be on the road next week as
And
they
that
get a
ends
date with
that.
the Seahawks